This is the easiest it's ever been to build on ICP, and that's about to change everything. Now, in this episode today, we have updates that's going on with Caffeine AI. We have clips from Blockchain Pill's interview with Pierre, the Chief Business Officer at DFINITY Foundation, and then we're going to talk a little bit about Mission 70 and other things going on in the ecosystem. So, the Caffeine AI Promptathon just started today, and it goes for a full week. So you'll have all this time to start building out a self-improvement app. Now, if you're not familiar with Caffeine AI, all you do is text or voice prompt this AI chatbot or companion, and it'll build the app for you. So you can do it with simple prompts, and it'll get to the app pretty quickly. And if you haven't used Caffeine AI before, you do not need to be a subscriber or a paying member. You can go and get 110 free credits from Caffeine AI on X. So do that. You'll submit the type form and then get to Caffeine AI, and you'll be able to build.
DFINITY has been putting a lot of focus into Caffeine AI over the past 6 months. What can people expect from it this year?
So first of all, if you saw Dom's tweet, the next big deadline for us is the 2nd of February, where Caffeine is becoming agentic, which means you're going to have a full tech team working on your behalf of agents in Caffeine.
So that's massive. So if you're familiar with some of the other AI coding tools, you are able to build out like multiple agents that can focus on several different tasks. So not only in this case, you have AI, Caffeine AI coding for you, but you could have AI coding and testing the product and working internally to develop that product even more stress test and just further on developed. And then you could have them working with the marketing team for when you're actually ready to like roll out the product. So there's a lot of different things that you can add in, and the more agents, the better, in my opinion. So this is something I'm super excited about, and I think it's going to compound a lot of different effects for the network. So I'll get back to Pierre here and Alex.
And that's very, very likely is improving the quality of Caffeine even more, and it's improving the efficiency of Caffeine even more. Beyond that, and I don't want to spoiler too much, so follow Dom's Twitter account. There's a plethora of things that are planned, from more integrations, Web3 functionality. A lot of people have been asking for that, right?
Yeah, so the Web3 functionality is very important. Obviously, people want to be able to pay or do memberships with instead of Stripe, which is something you can integrate with Caffeine, but being able to do like monthly memberships and stuff with crypto, that would be amazing, and we need to see more of that Web3 functionality. But as you unpack in the episode here, DFINITY with Caffeine AI specifically, they haven't been focusing on Web3 for Caffeine. It's meant to actually bring people from Web2 to build on Internet Computer without complicating it for them, right? Because most people do not actually care about crypto like many of us do, right? So let's not overcomplicate a good thing. Let's give people something that they can build with and then add the things that they want. So it's a good tactic, honestly. So that's what's been helping to drive in a lot of adoption so far with Caffeine in the early stages of it. So
I can build my own Caffeine apps using some Web3 functionality. ENS is a sovereign subnet purely based on Swiss nodes. And in Caffeine, you will be able, in future updates, to select where do you want to deploy. Because we've been getting that request from a lot of institutions that are building with Caffeine, and they're actually super excited about it. But they want to deploy. They want to choose where they deploy in order to comply with their data sovereignty policy, right? And Caffeine will allow you to do exactly that.
Yeah. So, and that was a great interview from Alex from Blockchain Pill. And going into like the subnet thing with being able to select with Caffeine which subnets you want to deploy to, that's huge, especially with like more trust and compliance and stuff going with the Swiss subnet and stuff. So another thing, we're gonna get back to another clip there with Alex and Pierre in just a moment, and you guys should definitely check out the video. It's really good. It's much longer. It's got more details and stuff, but we just wanted to pick out several key pieces that I thought there's much more in there to unpack. But the Internet Identity 2.0 had an update this week, and a lot of people did struggle with it. So there was definitely some complaints, and obviously it's a very stressful thing if you potentially lost your portfolio of ICP that was in the NNS. And so this is a really important live stream that you should check out DFINITY has the live stream set up on X and YouTube. So if you can't make it during the live stream, just look for the playback on X or YouTube. And this is going to be with like Kyle Langham and a few others, I believe. And so they will be answering questions and doing like a walkthrough of how you can update your Internet Identity 2.0. And this is definitely something that will probably be very watched by a lot of people, because obviously there was a short window in upgrading. So this is very important. So if you missed out on that, definitely check this out. And
What are your thoughts about Mission 70?
So I think it's absolutely essential for the internet computer. Obviously, whenever you put out a proposal is up for discussion, right? This is why we put out a proposal. So there's plenty of time to look at it from all different angles and then come to a conclusion. But I really think it is necessary for the network, because we're moving from an era where it was about incentivizing participating in the network to an era where we need to commercialize the network. And in particular, we need to allow participants to commercialize it, right? So one idea, if you listen to one of Dom's keynotes, is the idea of cloud engines, right? So where node providers will actually be able to commercialize them being node providers and then providing certain attributes in their node subnet, right?
yeah, so with Mission 70 there with Pierre, he does obviously bring up the cloud engines and how that's beneficial for Mission 70, right? So now node providers go into, now they're selling cloud compute and stuff for basically offerings, right? And so now node providers are essentially working for the network more instead of having a fixed costs and stuff that they earn from. So Mission 70 has obviously had a lot of different things in the forum that has bothered some people. So there's a lot of stuff going on there. Obviously there's some drama. There's people. It's a stressful thing, right? Because this is the first time that we're potentially seeing rewards cut for the internet computer, and obviously people staked for 8 years for a reason at the time. So it is a sensitive thing. And so honestly, with what's going on with Mission 70, we have the real big thing that I see right now is that Caffeine AI is getting agentic automated teams, which is really, really good, right? So there's a lot of potential for that. Pierre also said that with basically with the subnet already, that there are institutions that are using Caffeine that are interested in deploying to the Swiss subnet. So that's another good sign there. And now you have more people working to get cloud offerings and stuff out for the network. So there's a lot more going on here. So for the short term and stuff, yes, it does suck to lose staking rewards. I'm very neutral on this in general, but I think with certain things like here, there's obviously a lot of trust and stuff in this, and I'm hoping that like DFINITY, in general with this proposal, they don't break the trust here. So like there's a lot going in. Obviously they do so much with the tech and stuff, and that's great, but if this doesn't go as intended, that's where things start to get really, really messy. So I see a lot of positives in this in general, even as my rewards are getting cut if this passes through. But with Caffeine AI going agentic, that's really, really key in my opinion. We're already hearing that there's Swiss subnets interest for institutions building, or enterprise in general, building with Caffeine to deploy to the Swiss subnet. So this is something that could boost the economy for ICP, which is very, very needed. So if you've been in the ecosystem for a long time, you should know that, like, obviously there's been inflation and stuff, and that's kind of led to the price action decrease and stuff. So now with productization and all of these different things kind of coming into fruition, there's a pretty solid chance of the burn and deflationary metrics starting to come into play again. Obviously we've seen internet computer go deflationary with Bob with the mining. So all this stuff is it shows signs of this could work out. It's not guaranteed, but we want to see how that plays out and stuff. And so they're still taking some time before the proposal and stuff is fired through. But now, before we wrap up today, we have a clip from Pokedbots. So Pokedbots, the screening is coming out. Screening is this Friday, so we won't play the whole thing. But basically, with Pokedbots and the Poke Studios, there's a the screening is at a theater in Wales. I forget the exact name because I'm not from that area, but it will be playing, and then John has a plan to get it out and distributed past the theaters and stuff, so it's more accessible for everyone. And this has obviously been a long time coming, since everyone that's been following Internet Computer and stuff is very aware of who John and Pokedbots are, especially because they've done a lot of the IP and stuff around Internet Computer and Motoko and all of that. So this is super, super cool to see. I'm very thankful to be a part of it. I'm really honored. So I am voicing Ed in Pokedbots. Super happy for that. And I just want to see a lot of love and support for John here as he rolls out the Pokedbots short film. So really cool thing to be a part of, and Jesse, ICP Jesse, is a part of it as well, and many others on their team. So I will add more details below in the post in the description on YouTube. So if you made it through this far, appreciate it. Make sure you like and subscribe, and be on the lookout for more stuff. We also have the blockchain community on X that you should go and support and sit in there. We'll be having a lot more details and just in general more posts and stuff coming through there. So appreciate it. You guys have a great night.